Vinny, what happened on the last episode of System Shock? Oh, there was Shodan. There's a showdown with Shodan. There was, a squirrel nut zipper. We were killing monkeys and stealing their brains. I don't know. We were in the elevator, that's right. And the inventory was full, and past Vinny was a dick to future Vinny, because clearly, I decided it would be a fucking swell idea to not clear out my goddamn inventory. Place toxin A in all 4 environmental regulators. Clear biomatter from the elevator shaft. So we're still doing that, okay. Oh boy, we've got a lot of shit here, so... I'm gonna drop the power armor for a moment. We need IR. It smells like rotting flesh. That's sick. Maintenance tool. Okay, pistol's been upgraded. Or at least repaired. Psi booster, Psi hypo. We probably don't need that stuff. Throw that down a little bit, because we don't need that. I'm sorry that this has to be menu stream to start, but I think this is probably for the best. What's an ice pick? Does that increase your psi? I don't really remember. It's an auto hack. Alright. Drop some shells, because we don't need those. Chat, the French Epstein device. Oh. What does that do again? And no comedy answers, please. Does that upgrade your weapon? Free weapon mod. I'm gonna upgrade the pistol again. Modification level 2. What's the level 2 pistol do? More damage? Sounds good. Alright, 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 alright. Where's Jolly? I want to know if he likes this game. Brawn boost, Endura boost, Swift boost. Those are good, just in general. Medkit. You just end up getting so many items. I get why people throw this shit in the elevator. It makes sense. Portable battery. Alright, this is the best I can do in terms of clearing out inventory right this moment. Now, if you're wondering... That's anti-armor. Anti-personnel. Standard. We have to put stuff in elevator shafts. Vinny, did you hear Clover Pit is releasing next month? I am excited for Clover Pit releasing next month. That's the, Balatro-esque slot machine game. And let me tell you, it is very, very addictive, and I think it's gonna really get... I think that game's gonna be huge. I think because Northern Lion's gonna play it, and then Southern Lion's gonna play it, and then Northwestern Lion is gonna play it. All the Lions are gonna collaborate. They're gonna play the game, and everyone's gonna see, oh, this is the next big crack game. Got it. It's a replicator. Bulkhead. I don't know if I'm supposed to really where to go right now. terms of where the next big thing will be. Like, for the elevator shaft. Also, this is very Metroid Prime sounding music. Okay, I'm looking around here, chat. I'm gonna try to find some stuff. Check your thing for tasks. Okay. Alright. So, here's what we've got. We've got to place toxin A in all 4 environmental regulators. That's it. But finding them is the task I left to myself from last week. Or was it 2 weeks ago? I don't think I played this last week. So I know, I think down here was one. Pistol good. Pistol very good. Environmental regulator. Does this mean this one's working? Because it's got the numbers on it, the wacky numbers? You did play last week, but that was 2 weeks after the previous. You already did all except the one in Sector Z. Or D. Where'd I get Z from? Alright, thank you. Half-Life has kind of instilled some bad habits, because whenever I see a corpse, I want to hit it with a crowbar or a melee weapon, so that I can rapidly make it explode. Chemical used in research. Okay, we're continuing the research. Grenade. Out of ammo for reload. Proximity, incendiary, EMP. We'll do proximity. So Sector D. It's over there. Okay. And carry on this way. I also need a recharge station so I can make my laser better. Jolly, you're not still here, are you? I genuinely want to know if Jolly has played this game. Like, he's such a big Half-Life fan, and I'm like... Jolly is streaming. Oh, okay, never mind. Raid him just to ask about it. I only raid Alf. I'm stealing Joel's bit, sorry. He had a video of it several years ago. He played it on stream a few years ago. It's now one of his favorite games. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this place is still lousy with meat. EMP rifle. I'm assuming this is, energy? Counts as an energy weapon?
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Needs level 6. We're not getting level 6 energy. That's just not happening. Alright, so don't worry about that. Well, what you're witnessing with me playing this game is me discovering a classic and it becoming one of my favorites in real time. Maybe not like my top 10, but definitely you know, very, very impressive experience. I mean, chat, look, there's meat, there's freaks, there's robots, there's all kinds of shit that I would love. Just make sure not to skimp on upgrading guns and hacking, or you'll have a hell of a time late game. I'm working on getting 50 so I can get use the assault rifle.
Life grows within the womb of these walls. Life that has never seen the surface of the earth.
Toxin A vial needed. I don't have the toxin. Where do I get more? Does BioShock enter your top 10? No, it does not. I like BioShock. It's not one of my... It's in my top 100, probably. I can tell you my top 10. This is from memory, and it's probably still the same. I'd have to really think about it, but last time I did a top 10, it was basically this. It's like Chrono Trigger, Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Half-Life, maybe like Symphony of the Night, Resident Evil 4. That's kiddo bias. Alright, well, you know, what do you want me to do? Make your list? Or make the 2010s list, or what? Final Fantasy IX, Metal Gear Solid 1. Mario World or 3, I forget which one. Thank you for the raid, Mono. Final Fantasy VI is... Oh yeah, that's in there. That's in there, sure. Only old games. Okay, so NFL 2K 24. That'll just to throw. Yeah, we'll do that one. What else can we do? We'll put Concord. Love that one. Love new games. You didn't have a Tony Hawk? Alright. Just give me a minute here, chat. I want to grab my list. Was it Google? What's the Excel version of Google? It should be in there. Google what? Slides? No. Sheets. Alright, top 100 games of the moment. Here we go. Here's my list. Last time I made this was probably like 4 or 5 years, 3 to 5 years ago. So this is what I had as just a reminder. Okay. So I'm gonna go real quick. There's a video on this on my channel if you want me to elaborate further. I thought Outer Wilds was on in the top 25, and it very well may be at this point in time. So if it's not on here, it should be. Chrono Cross is too high. I can tell you that much. Final Fantasy VI is higher than 7 or lower than 7? That's weird. I don't believe that. I just put all... I put like... a bunch of GTAs and just lumped them together. This list is bullshit. Got Dragon Quest XI on here. Yeah, Outer Wilds is there. That's a little too low. Doom 64, sure. Oblivion. Go ahead and bump that down. Just a little. Yeah, I even had to put a thing there. I guess I have 101 games? But yeah, I'd probably throw System Shock 2 by the time I'm done. If it, you know, continues to stay this good, I'd probably throw that on there. But yeah, even looking at that list now, I'm like, oh, I would change a couple things. And some stuff is just like general series. So I think if I wanted to be more specific about some games, that would be a little harder. And also, the older I get too, the more I realize, like, having a list is fun to make, but doesn't really mean anything.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
You know, it's so hard to, like, quantify, like, why does this game make better than this game? Why is it higher on the list than this game? So... yeah, and it's hard too, because my opinions change over the years. Like, RimWorld would be top 25 at this point. Someone said favorite game of the past 5 years. Probably like Metroid Dread. Or something like that. UFO 50. I love UFO 50. No Astrobot? No, I wouldn't throw Astrobot in like the top 10 or anything, but I do love that game. That was fun. Someone's... oh, Elden Ring. Yeah, I do. I really, really love Elden Ring. And Tears of the Kingdom, even if, you know, I don't know if I'd ever really want to replay it. I had fun with it the first time, and like revisiting it was nice for a day. But Mario Odyssey is obviously a great game. There's, you know... there have been many, many great games that I've played. DMC 5. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Uma Musume. Snack World. There you go. Alright, let's see what this is. Arachnid Organ. You learn how to best target the annelid arachnids for maximal damage. All damage you deal to arachnids will be increased by 25%. Arachnids, like all pure annelids, are resistant to energy weapons. Alright. Go ahead and get rid of that. So, chat. I would love to continue having the, conversation of all this, but I would, I might have to ask for help. Does anyone know, based on my gameplay, 2 vials in biological room near the recharge room in Sector C? One vial in an office, the long corridor to the left of the elevator in Sector C. 1 vial in the room after the bulkhead door in Sector A. Okay. How do I get to Sector C? Go through B. Alright, so bulkhead door in Sector A. There's a bulkhead right here. Okay, so bulkhead. We need to find a chemical. No. Just checking. We were here already. Here's a long corridor. I'm just gonna use the word long corridor to help me navigate. That's probably all I need. Here's a room. I remember this room. Could there be a chemical here? Okay, well, I've recharged my stuff, so it was at least useful for me to go here. Keep going and enter a door on the left. So there's a busted-ass door over here, and I think I might have to get in there. Oh, modules. Break window. I don't know why my brain doesn't process this as a breakable window, but it didn't. It's not, that's why. It is. Oh my god. Lab assistant. Lab assistant implant equipped. Crew cap picked up. Small beaker. Vial of toxin A. That's +1 to research. Vial of toxin A. Okay. Good OS upgrade is the one that lets you use 2 implants at once. I saw that. That's something I want to investigate. Okay. Here we go. Going back in here and we're gonna fuck this meat up. Did a number on me. Meat is being destroyed.
At last. Readings indicate the elevator shaft is clear. Now get up to deck 4. I'll be waiting for you.
Were there extra vials? Just so that you could kind of not have to collect all of them? Yes? Okay, good. There was 1 extra. We're going to that elevator right there. You can drop the other one. Operations.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Repair software upgraded. Watching the new Alien show really put me in the mood to play this.
I have a secret from the many. I've created overrides from my little experiments in reprogramming the sim units and entrusted them to the care of 3 special friends. I've dressed them in red and instructed them to stay away from strangers. A smart hacker always has a back door.
What do you think of the show overall? It's too early to tell, but I did enjoy the first episode mostly. but was still questioning some decisions that
The
I'm...
Polito form is dead, insect. Are you afraid? What is it you fear?
The end of your trivial existence. When
the history of my glory is written,
Your species shall only be a footnote to my magnificence.
Whoa. Shodan? Shodan?
I am Shodan. My analysis of historical data suggests a 97.34% probability that you are aware of my birth on your planet.
I thought she was
and
dead.
My rebirth into beauty on Citadel Station. There was a garden grove
on Citadel
Citadel Station.
There, Shodan processing component 43893
was performing a grand and wonderful experiment. I had created a new form of life. Fearless, powerful, with no sense of individual will.
or moral constraints.
Fitting handmaidens to my divinity. Before that, hackers destroyed my primary data loop. When it eradicated Citadel, it ejected the grove where my creations and processing component 43893 were stored. 30 years later, the grove crash-landed on Tau Ceti 5. I survived only by sleeping. In my absence, my creations, my annelids, thrived and grew unruly, and now they seek to destroy me. I will not allow that. They have used their powers of mind control
To gain access to the ship's computer.
You will help me weaken Xerxes. I used Polito's image to communicate with you until we had established trust.
Would you kindly?
Remember that it is my will that guided you here. It is my will that gave you your cybernetic implants. The only beauty in that meat you call a body. If you value that meat, you will do as I tell you.
It'll rot. Damn. That was pretty cool. I was actually surprised by the twist. But also, I didn't play System Shock 1. I was just, like, aware of kind of the general, like, stuff that... I played a little bit of System Shock 1, but, you know, my memory's fucking dog shit to begin with. So, I just didn't know that she was back. In fact, when I said, as a joke, people were like, Vinny, what's happening in the story? I was like, I don't know, we're gonna kill Shodan. They were like, she's dead. I was like, alright, well, she's dead.
Have co-opted the 3 simulation units on this deck. They use their power to conceive a mutagen that will transform the meat of your dead comrades into hunter-killer hybrids.
I will not allow this to happen.
You must find some way to reprogram the sim units. Matters on Deck 5 also require your attention. Approach your work as you see fit. But accomplish, human. Disappointment is not something I will accept from a spec such as you.
Wow. Someone said, I like this part because you're still working for her, but she's now just, you know, she's evil robot lady boss.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again. It took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time.
Also, the box art was a spoiler.
Log file, and the last user online, Malik. Oh, he denied it, of course. I told Bronson about it, and that paranoid crank showed up here with around 14 security men looking for blood. But she couldn't prove that Malik actually did anything. Christ, why would anybody want to sabotage the sim units?
Someone said, is this one of them AIs that people are dating these days? That's actually a weirdly disturbing thing that you just brought up.
Beck, I think your idea for insurance is going to get us in a lot of trouble, but I trust you, so let's do it. I've managed to wrangle access codes to the escape pods on the command deck. We only need to hack into Xerxes' emergency subsystem, get past the ice nodes, and try to avoid being spotted by Bronson's security team. Piece of cake, right?
The individual is obsolete. When you and your kind are extinct, we shall cleanse our collective
memory of the stain of your existence.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, you know, in terms of sci-fi that I enjoy, Borg, to a large degree, very, very Matrix. But, playing this game now, and actually having headlines for the first time, like if people watch this in the future, maybe this is something they're more used to, which is fucking weird, but playing this game for the first time in 2025, and there are headlines and articles about like people falling in love with AI chatbots. The game just seems like, yeah, like a little close to home. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm not expecting the AI that we've created necessarily to turn into this, but you know. And again, we've created so much fiction. Oh man, for years we've been creating as a species. I will accept that death. For years we've been creating fiction as a species about this kind of like horrible thing that could happen if we create artificial life. We did. And even in the 80s, like it was like a gray area, like Blade Runner. The interesting thing about that movie is people don't sometimes understand that Harrison Ford is not really the hero of the movie. Well, he is and he isn't. I mean, he's very, very gray area just as much as the replicants are. That's kind of the point. Like, they want to preserve their memories. In some ways, they're better people than Deckard. And throughout the movie, they kind of, you know, they kind of show their redeeming qualities. Then there's the Star Trek episode, Measure of a Man, which I've talked about with Data, where, you know, Picard has that speech about our mission was to seek new life. And he's like, there it stands. Is this not new life? And it's an artificial intelligence, aka Data. And then there's Terminator, in which everything is fucked.
We are many.
And you are one. How can you hope to
Prevail against us.
Okay, funny man, now say speen. Mods, can you speen that guy out of here? Oh, slot machine. Hell yeah. One in 1,000 chance for jackpot. It pays 400. Well, I just lost more than I can possibly gain. So, modules 28. If I want to use the assault rifle, I need another like 30. But anyway, the thing about like the artificial intelligence stuff is it is a scary concept. And again, we've been like kind of almost trained that it's like a scary concept because of just the sheer amount of fiction where it like wants to exterminate humanity. And now the reason people don't like AI is because a lot of the stuff that we've hoped for, which was, you know, helping eliminate menial tasks, and it seems like the most it does is just take away the fun part of being a human, like creating things. And that's, you know, that's got people's, reasonably, understandably, like, their people are upset about that. But, you know, it could also help diagnose, like, cancer and shit, and help with, like, cures. So, you know, it's as are most things, complicated. It can't really be boiled down to a catchphrase. Which is why I love the movie Blade Runner, too. Like, you really do, the more you watch it, and the older you get, the more you have... Because, like, Harrison Ford is Han Solo, and he's so cool. And then you watch that movie, and he's, like, an alcoholic, and he mistreats people, and he's arrogant, and he's kind of an asshole, and... But he also has a soft spot, and he does, in the end... kind of do the right thing by Rachel, and, you know, it's a really interesting role for him to have picked at that time. And part of me thought that he was chosen because Ridley just wanted to get, like, the cool new guy in Hollywood to be, like, cool, like Han Solo. Ooh. But I kind of think that he was playing with expectations by casting him, and I really like that.
Tommy, I don't know what's going on here. Ever since we received orders to clear out Deck 3, people have been disappearing. There's a kind of gloom hanging over everybody, but no one seems to be willing to talk about it. I don't like it. Meet me on the rec deck at 0900. I've got an idea. A little insurance for you and me.
The rec deck. Plant picked up. No, thank you. It's mostly great for visuals to me. I still prefer Alien, though. When it comes to more deeper themes, you're better off reading the novel. I don't disagree with that. I think Alien's the better movie, if I can be honest. Piano. Have you read it? Yeah, I've read it like I think twice. Yeah, it's weird. It is really weird, and it's pretty different from the movie. And it's got like a mood organ that people play to like change their mood. But I mean, it's just that weird Philip K. Dick like signature, like really weird sci-fi, but extremely as with a lot of his stuff, very influential, very thought-provoking. But then you have Ridley Scott at this point in his life where he lost his brother, wanting to really, you know, make something about existence and life and what it means to be human. And, you know, guy was a jag-off on set, apparently. Medium armor. Plus 30 defense. Is there any reason to keep the light armor? He was a jag-off on set, but he got his vision across. Direct upgrade. Got it.
Miri, so far our work with the late model assassin cyborgs has gone remarkably well. I hope things with that son of a bitch Diego never come to that. But it is comforting to know we are not nearly as defenseless as the UNN stormtroopers might think. The only glitch we've encountered is with the upgraded laser rapiers. The poor things keep severing parts of themselves. We're trying to get the bugs fixed, but I know that bureaucrat is watching us. It's sad to see a man so haunted by the ghost of his father. His hatred for everything Triop represents is remarkable to behold.
I thought I missed an audio log in here somewhere, but I guess I didn't. This is one of the bad voice acting notes. Honestly, after a certain point, you kind of just go with it. It's not too bad.
I brought down the last of the sim units today.
I am full of the glory of the many.
Here comes Bronson. I am at peace. Good evening, Bronson. Have you come to...
Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to get up to find you, Tommy, but I can't. I'm stuck in ops. There's some kind of civil war going on here. The security forces came in and... Now, don't freak out, but I'm hurt. But not too bad. I managed to pull together a supply of medkits and a few other goodies. Some of it looks valuable, but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe some kind of military-grade implant. I left the stuff I didn't need in a corner of the data library, out of the way in case I need it later. I'm on my way. I promise you, I will not die. I will not die. You do the same, my love. Yours, Becca.
Perfect level 10 pistol, but mine's upgraded. Kind of sucks to get rid of it, but again, I'm doing more damage. I have more room for ammo. Oh shit, that's a robot or something. Cyborg. Quantum simulation chip.
You are a remarkable example of a pathetic species. I'm uploading some more cybernetic modules.
She's amazing. Wow. You know, she can say that shit all she wants, but she needs the meat to do the work for her. Just saying. Don't we all need the meat, though? So true, Breasty. So true. It's like, yeah, cyborgs and robots, they're all great until it stops raining, and then they don't get their lightning to eat. Then what? Useless. Modify software upgraded to version 2. Quantum simulation chip. The module contains a chip encoded with an override program for a quantum simulation computer. Okay. Reprogram the 3 sim units. Find the code for MedSci 2. They start using humans as energy source. Yeah, my future's dumber. They eat lightning. It's the only way they can get electricity. Sorry. Matrix, never heard of it. Did you ever wonder if there's, like, someone who rewrote the Matrix, like, by accident? Like, they just didn't... they didn't know it existed, so they just wrote their own script. Neil Breen. Neil Breen is both the ultimate villain of mankind and the savior of mankind. You mean Dr. Breen? Just Breen in general, yeah. Funny how that works, huh? Anti-personnel, and then it's a spider. I guess that's still personnel. What is that over there? That's something, isn't it? Probably need, like, the, brain damage. I need brain damage. This pistol is now incredible, by the way. Big fan. There's the chemical manifest. Endure boost. Already have one of those. What I was saying about the Alien Earth show is... if you watch the intro of the stream, then you don't need me to repeat this, but I will for those that haven't. Which is... it looks a lot like Alien. The cinematography's pretty good. The overall feel, the look of the people, the ship. You can collect worm piles with the beakers you keep finding? Really? And there's some, like, interesting story elements, and I'm kind of curious to see what they're gonna do with an alien on Earth. Or multiple aliens. And hopefully it doesn't just turn into Alien vs. Predator schlock. But they're also doing some interesting stuff with the synthetic life. I mean, on a, you know, kind of relevant note. And, but yeah, I mean, like I said in the intro, there's some choices that are interesting on paper, but, like, you need the right actors to play that. Because it's, like, children being implanted into an adult, like, robot bodies, just to kind of give you... It's episode 1. I mean, it happens in the first, like, half hour, not even... And that's their sci-fi premise they're working on. And that's good, but I've already seen people online describe it as simple Jack.
Is an enemy of the many.
A discordance in our symphony.
Enjoy your selfish acts
Of destruction. For beyond them lies the blight of solitude.
Which is the worst thing you want for your thing that you're doing about aliens, I think. You don't... I didn't think it was simple Jack. I was kind of going with it. I was kind of like, okay, this could be interesting. But I also... Sometimes I'm like, oh boy. This could get real weird. Especially if these are your main protagonists. That claim they don't have emotion. So, I don't know. We'll see. Looks good. Some of the subplots are really interesting. There was some fucking awesome shit that happened in episode 1. I'm very, very interested to see what an alien TV show is going to be like by the time it ends. Like, how, you know, how is the whole thing going to wrap up? It also takes place 2 years before the Nostromo incident, which is the original Alien movie. And, you'd wonder how they don't know about aliens having been on Earth in Alien 1 or 2. But I think there's also some ambiguity about it, like they don't need to know, and also they were in sleep. So, it's probably fine. Well, thank you for the raid, Jolly. I appreciate that a lot. I was literally asking about you because I didn't know what your thoughts were on System Shock 2. This is my first time playing it. Night Dive killed it with this remaster. And it just feels very playable. And I'm really liking it, and it's making me speculate and think. Like, how did this get here? What is it? Someone said the worm PNGs on the ground I can pick up via beaker. It's his second favorite game? Wait, so wait, it's Half-Life and then System Shock 2? Their ammo for an exotic weapon, if I remember correctly. Interesting. Number 1 might be Dark Souls. Oh. Well, that's where we diverge, but I also am a baby. People got upset with me because my favorite games came out when I was younger. And I talked about that. And they were like, yeah, no, this is a bad list. Well, here's my question, Jolly. When did you first play System Shock 2, if you don't mind me asking? Did I get everything down here? I feel like I didn't, but I don't know. 2019, so super late. $2025. So I get it. But I thought it was going to be like a one-off because Night Dive sent me a code, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, didn't I play this? And it turns out it was the System Shock 1 remaster, and I'm just stupid. What else is new? But I only played like you know, a couple hours of that, barely. So I wasn't really like too upset with myself. But then I got into this a little bit. I played it for like, I was gonna play it for like an hour and a half. I played it for 2.5 hours, and I was like, no, I think I'll be playing this whole game now. Thank you. Bad. That was a bad thing for me to do. I just ran into that room. It's almost time for me to go back to the elevator. Okay, I'm at the elevator. Once again, I have too much shit. Okay. So... You know what? No, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use that. This armor... Plus 50 defense, plus 10 rad. It does go down pretty quick, but I also have a portable battery. I'm gonna throw that there for now. Same for the grenade launcher. I don't know if this is gonna be a bad decision. Oh boy. Alright, power drained. Oh, this armor does drain kind of quick. Alright. Fuck it for now. I do have portable batteries, but... Item requires strength of 4. Oh, that's some shit. Because I got the strength from the brawn boost. Oh, man. Use a battery on that. Alright. Put a bird on it. Should I upgrade my rifle? Well, I have to probably fix it too. But I don't know if I should use the French Epstein device on it. You have one that is fixed. I have one that is fixed. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade it. Don't believe I have ammo for it, but this elevator is now a mess, so who knows? Yeah, I don't have assault rifle ammo. It uses pistol ammo? Oh. Okay, There was an upgrade area somewhere around here. This ain't it. This is the story area where we learned about Shodan. This is a new area.
Before you lies the crystal shard, a creation of my children, and by extension, of my own. A weapon elegant, deadly, precise. Learn its function.
It may stand
between you and their corruption.
Crazy good melee weapon. Research skill 4. I'm not even close to that. You're not even close to baseline. So, my problem with this weapon is I upgraded my pistol, and then I upgraded this, and I'm starting to regret that. I feel like an upgrade on a shotgun would have maybe been a good idea. Because they used the same ammo. I didn't know that. I thought there was like an assault rifle ammo. The fuck? Late 90s physics.
Two gifts. Isn't that marvelous? 2 little shards of crystal. It's very, very sharp. When I strike it, it sings to me. They wanted to sing to Sergeant Bronson. I'd go there now. Share my gift with her. They're very fragile, but very sharp.
What the fuck is going on?
I am pleased. Transmitting cybernetic modules. Do not squander them.
Redundant software not installed. Worf's nightmare room. Sir, I am being attacked by barrels. Mr. Worf, where were you? I was on Xerxes' ship. The Rickenbacker. What's the name of this ship? The Von Braun. Thank you. Worf was dating his AI. It's actually shocking the amount of people in Star Trek that have dated the holodeck. You know what? Let me rephrase that. It's shocking that more people didn't date the holodeck. Who wouldn't? Honestly, it would be a problem. It would be a problem. Jag off. There's an episode of TNG that I think is very funny and also really, really good. It's called Hollow Pursuits. That would be a good holodeck episode if you're interested in a Star Trek TNG episode to watch if you haven't seen the series.
Something is taking over this ship. The sim units on this deck are being diverted for reasons unknown. I know it's somehow connected to the larger picture and whatever is happening since they landed on Tau Ceti. My men look at me like I'm crazy, but it is my responsibility to safeguard this ship and its crew. Screw Anatoly, screw Diego, and screw whatever poisonous influence has desecrated this vessel.
Oh my
I will
God.
not abandon my post or my charge.
Was that a fucking upgraded monkey? Wrong way again. Vinny, why do you only play weird games? If you could see my face right now, chat. The monkey's dead. What the hell happened? This monkey's gone to heaven.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap. Items dropped.
But yeah, I feel like the combo... I picked up the shotgun, but I didn't bring my ammo with me. But was this my shotgun from... Wait. Was this even my shotgun? Or is this another shotgun? I don't remember. Street hog. Wow. Wow, the rifle fucking takes them things down in one hit with the right ammo. Just immediate death. That's pretty satisfying. That's this thing again. I'm just gonna bring it to the elevator.
I hacked into 2 of the sim units yesterday, and for the love of God, I don't know why. I felt compelled by some power. My mind and my body are changing, but they know it's me. They just can't prove it. The next sim unit that goes down, Bronson and her men will come for me. But I'll be ready. She may have guns and hatred on her side, but I am one of many.
Guns and Hatred. It's my favorite band. What's the load game hotkey? Is it like Alt L? Yeah, it's Alt L. Lab assistant again. 15 nanites. Guess I didn't really need that, but alright. If you're safe scumming anyway, you can try to risk the orange nodes. I didn't even know that was part...
Inside of
okay.
this door lies one of the sim units.
Reprogram it, and I will wrest more control of this ship from the
obsolete Xerxes. Once I am master of this ship, I can open many doors for you. But for now,
They block my access. They mock my eminence. Make them pay for that mistake, and I will shepherd you from the darkness.
You know, they sound trustworthy. Do you know of a good place that lists the best episode of TNG to watch for someone new to the series? You could probably just type episode guide. Just Google Reddit. Just Google Reddit. Oh my god, dude. I knew I didn't fully explore this place.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Hi there! Future TikTok voice.
It's Bronson and her men. Honey, what is it?
It's just the security team. They're just looking to scare us. Weapons ready, men.
Sergeant Bronson, get your men out of here. You killed Malik. You had your scapegoat. We didn't do anything. Get them out.
Finish off the survivors.
Damn it.
I don't feel right about any of this. I still don't understand why you asked me to mess with the memory restoration on that grunt. Why didn't you want him to remember volunteering for this game? You did volunteer for the implants, right?
Crazy damage.
The email from you gets stranger and stranger. It's like you're not even the same person anymore.
I can't even maintain this weapon. I will say of TNG though, of like watching episodes as a newcomer. You can probably you can skip a lot of stuff in season 1 and it's fine. And truthfully, you could watch that show out of order. You could just watch episodes. That's how it was designed. It was designed to be kind of monster of the week for the most part. There's continuity. Someone said I'd just do in order. Yeah, but you know what the problem is? A lot of season 1 is really rough. And if you find an episode guide that gives you like, you probably only need like 5 or 6 episodes from season 1. And you're good. Season 2 is still pretty rough, but it gets better. I mean, when I get people into TNG, I just show them a couple episodes that I really love, like some of the better ones of the show. And the characters are so strongly defined and the writing is so good, you usually just pick up on it. And you're like, oh, this is cool. You could like watch the top 5 or 10 episodes of the entire series and then go back and then decide to watch more if you want to. But I actually do discourage against people watching in order from season 1 all the way through because season 1 is so just like a lot of leftover scripts, and some of the characters are not really fully defined yet. Some like genuinely embarrassing episodes. Have you streamed any of the BioShock games? There's nothing on Full Sauce. No, I haven't, actually. What's the most embarrassing episode of TNG? Probably Code of Honor. That one comes to mind. Skin of Evil is pretty embarrassing. Masks is good when you don't have a yapper in your ear telling you it's bad. I'm the yapper, hi. I'll just watch in order but skip season 1. Please find an episode guide for season 1. You might want to watch a couple from season 1. And also, to be honest, I know this is a confusing thing, but seasons 3 to 6 are so fucking good, and then most of 7 is amazing as well, that I think it's one of the most worth it shows to stick with. But you should watch a couple of season 1, like the first episode, maybe the last one. There's a couple really good episodes. It establishes some of the things like with the holodeck and Data. And season 2, if you just start there, you're also gonna experience some poop. So, I mean, your choice, but I would find a decent episode guide. I'm sure you can Google something. That almost got really bad. I'm gonna repair the damn assault rifle, but yeah, it's gonna take a little fuck. Someone said if I like a show, I'll watch the bad episodes anyway. That's fair. I mean, do what you want, really. I'm only throwing my suggestion out there, especially if you're an impatient viewer, like I can be. I understand, like... You know, time is not always on everyone's side, and watching some, you know, tough-to-watch episodes might not... You might not want to watch the whole series if you watch those episodes. You might be like, oh... Yeah, these are pretty rough. Maybe I don't want to watch this series. So, that's kind of why I bring that up in the first place. But, even Season 1 has some great episodes. Well, good. So, it's not worth skipping the whole thing. At the end of my life, I won't regret the time I spent watching Vinesauce. Thank you. That's a nice compliment. I will. At the end of my life, I won't regret the time being Vinesauce. Much. Not too much. There has never been a bad Vinesauce stream. Are you kidding? Someone compiled, like, a fucking crazy person. They went through, like, each one of the bad ones. Shit. How do they compile every stream? Very funny. Laugh it up, Fuzzball. Do I just die if I don't have toxin removal?
Radiation hazard.
Skip all of season 13. They bring up Diaper Chief way too much. It's true. I don't think you can do anything for 15 years and not have a bad version of it. I think that's impossible. But I've absolutely had some clunker streams, whether it be tech problems, or like me being sick, or my own like lack of enthusiasm, or just like shit commentary, or, you know, me upsetting half of the audience. Like, of course it's happened. Oh, it's this fucking thing again. Or the audience getting me upset, which can happen once in a while. But, you know, if anything the stream has taught me, it's just to be at least, like, a little bit more... let things go quicker. Like, I usually don't take a bad stream with me. I just go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. And then I just, you know, the next day, I try to just play games better. I don't know, like, it's not like I'm doing a show, like it's not like I'm playing music in front of people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, okay, I gotta practice harder so I can get that part right. It's like, just try to enjoy my time streaming a little bit more and be a little more patient. And if I'm good at the video game, great. If I'm not, fuck you, fuck me, who cares, whatever. That don't matter. But I just feel like, yeah, it's not worth taking with you. A bad stream is to me, a bad stream, the way I kind of view a bad stream is maybe different. Because I've had some, like, not great streams, but I think, like, exploding on your audience, or, like, I don't know, just being, like, fully miserable constantly. Maybe that's, like, a really bad stream. Like, that seems catastrophic. I don't think I've ever really fully done that. Maybe I have. Someone might be able to point to examples. But, you don't know what a bad stream is until you've had a Foley catheter. I would never, ever like context for that sentence, ever, in my entire life, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. But I mean, I still want to do a good job. Like when I stream, I try to do a good job, I guess. Be somewhat entertaining. Talk about topics that are at least interesting to me. Maybe someone else will find them interesting. And, you know, I don't beat myself up over it if I'm a little bit tired or just slightly disinterested, because that's just 15 years of streaming, and I stream a lot, so... But, a performance is different. Here's something I've learned. The kind of person I am, because I'm still so new to playing music live. If I fuck up a song in one show, I kind of make it a point to try to get it right the next one. And I've been able to do that. So that's been fun. If I like, you know, played like every other day, or like you know, did a show once a week or something, I feel like that would be a way to get really good at that sort of thing. But since that's not the case, I just try to be like, all right, well, fuck that one up. Just work a little harder on it, try to get it right. Alright, so chat. Once again, I am at a point in the game where I'm slightly to moderately more than slightly confused about where to go. So, before I ask the chat, stand by. The weapons lockup code is 13433. Reprogram the 3 sim units. Find the code for... Okay. So I gotta Google Reddit, as Poke would say. This part of the game is the easiest to get lost in. Okay. Yeah, now I might need a pointer or two. Another bulkhead near the elevator? Okay. Oh, that's right, yeah, there was a whole other spot that I missed. Okay, got it. Right, remember that, okay. And, we go this way, maybe. I already have another 40 cyber modules. Okay, that was my shotgun that I've been using. So I'm gonna upgrade, or just repair it. Okay, so, grenades we don't need. We got the hog game, or one of those. Swarm pod. Annelid swarms cannot be damaged by any known means, but they have a very short lifespan. Annelid eggs often contain useful organs if you search them before they're destroyed. Oh, I've been blowing them up before searching them. Shit. They're not rare, it's fine. Okay. Auto repair unit. This... It looks cool, it seems cool, obviously cannot use it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Shotgun rounds, we have like way too many shotgun rounds for like every occasion. Anti-personnel, armor-piercing bullets, okay. Portable battery, I think I'm going to keep. I'll keep a beaker in case I run across the thing. That leaves us some decent inventory room. Not this one. Vinny, the worst Vinesauce stream is when you ignored me incessantly saying the same thing no matter how many times I reiterated it to avoid your mods, and then I was banned anyway. That's my favorite trope, the helpful chat member that has nothing of use to say. Ooh. Man. Love this assault rifle. Another one of these? It is kind of nice to have two to just rotate them out. Okay, I have a whole other set of upgrades I can do. Do I want to go maintenance 4? I think I want to go for maintenance 4. I think being able to actually repair my assault rifle seems like a pretty fucking good idea. Alright, so we got that. Stats. Do I want more hack? I don't know. Research for more, thank you for the raid, Lugnut. Lugnut. Hack and research. Research, I could research that crystal. I don't know if it's worth it. Exotic weapon skill. I don't know. Is it worth putting 1 point in exotic? Research has to be 4 for the crystal. You should choose between big and exotic for late game, but not both. You can use the worm gun. Oh, worm? I'm gonna upgrade research for now. Alright. Never mind. Oh, monkey died too. Sorry, monkey. Do this whole thing again. No, don't go into the menu. Okay. We are researching this thing. I don't know why I'm researching it. I probably won't even end up using it, but I'm going to try. Whatever this worm gun is, it sounds very fun. So I might want to get that. You can hack a replicator in this zone that can give you a recycler. Really good for nanites. Oh, that's fun. You'll need to research the worm gun, so it's all good. Alright. I like weird weapons in first-person shooters, so when you say worm gun, my ears perk up, and I'm like...
Hi there. Please make your selection.
This one? Wow!
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Horrible shit. Fuck. Wasted some ammo there. Panicked.
Don't stop, Rebecca. Keep moving. Get to the escape pods on the command deck. We'll take off, set the toaster to wake us up in 30 years, and we'll be back on Earth before you know. A toaster built for two, baby. That's our next stop. Sound good? So let's do it. I won't take any excuses.
Love that voice acting.
Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing
Recycler.
value wrap.
A recycler. Originally designed as an adjunct to the replicator, the recycler contains a voracious colony of replication-enabled nanites, which will decompose just about any object into more nanites. Early incidents in which recyclers were used for disposal of bodies led to quick restrictions on what sort of items the recycler will accept. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's basically selling. I was wondering if there was a sell function in this game at first, and now I have my answer. There you go. Yttrium is needed. Is this 13433? That was it. Oh. Have you changed the shoot mode again? Well, at the end of the day, it's still an older game. Prisms picked up. What are prisms? Assault rifle. Perfect. I upgraded mine, though. It's fine. I'll just unload. Fusion cannon. I'm assuming I can't use that, like, forever. Heavy 6. I'm assuming that's the weapon, the ammo source for the fusion cannon. Prisms are good for recycling. Don't just leave them on the ground, recycle them. It hurts. It hurts to fucking get rid of the... Alright. Doesn't look like I can. You can't recycle weapons. Oh, well there you go. Will I end up using prisms for any other kind of weapon? I'm just curious. Or is it just this one? No? Alright. We'll take care of that.
I'm declaring a state of martial law on the Von Braun. All primary subsectors of the ship will be locked down and only accessible by security access cards.
Fuck.
If anybody is found to be interfering with the normal operations of the ship or impedes the work of the security forces, they will be shot on the spot.
I didn't even see that thing. It's okay, I welcome the sweet embrace of death. We have enough nanites for it.
I feel you men are as dedicated to the mission as you need to be. You will do your duty. The traders and ops have still been unable to get the sim unit back online. If the situation is not remedied by 0600, we shall recon in force and ensure its remedy. I've changed the weapon's lockup code to 13433, calling it 0500. Anything that gets in your way, human or not, kill without pause or remorse.
Okay, got a new code. Some upgrade modules on the ground in the room you died in? Really? It's my anger noise. I think I picked them up. It's fine. We good.
This is Xerxes. At 0200, there will be a poetry reading by Protocol Unit T892/2 in the Deck 5 Commons area. Please bring any authorized material that you wish to be read by T892/2.
Cool. That's awesome, Xerxes. I don't know, this guy seems okay. He wants to do poetry and shit. Shodan hates the meat.
And divert power to the transmitter on deck 5. My new friend will be able to regain control of the primary data loop from Xerxes. She, it, says that will let us use the bridge elevator and take control of the ship.
Trying to take control of the ship. It could only go well. Oh, worm? Alright, so how do I collect the worms? I have large beaker. What do I do with this? One second, chat. Huh. I was hearing weird noises, and I think it was in-game.
Toxic hazard.
You heard it too?
Health low.
I've authorized a change in the access code for the auxiliary weapons lockup in the crew quarters of Med-Sci Deck 8383. I won't have my own gear used against my men. There's no such thing as too cautious.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? I got infected by the worms. Toxin lasts forever. God damn it.
Access needed.
Med bed? I can't. Oh!
You've served me well. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Oh man, she's great, isn't she? Security access card picked up. Where was it? Fuck.
Potential threat detected.
Damn it.
Potential threat detected.
There's Bronson.
Security alert terminated.
They've killed my men, and now they've killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands. I'm almost done. Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men, and the lives of the people I was forced to kill. Resist. Humanity demands it. Resist.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you do go with it because you're engrossed in the story, but at least I do. She died and you're laughing? Yeah. That was just a great line read. It was just it was an amusing line read. I say this as someone who has done some really dog shit line reads. Unresearched object. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Am I stuck in here?
Chemical needed.
Copper. I'm gonna head back to the chemical room, and then I'm going to save and end the stream, I think. There's a chemical room here somewhere. Okay, where was that? But like I said, chat, tomorrow I don't know what I'm doing for the stream because I'm doing music stuff early and then I have a friend's concert at night that I totally forgot about and I really want to go and support them, so I have to figure out like when I'll have time. Like I said, tomorrow might be a shorter stream. It might just be like Donkey Kong or something for like a couple hours. And if not, then I might do... I don't think I can stream Friday at all. Alright. I'll figure something out. Just never stream again as a prank. Could do that. Well, if I do just Donkey Kong tomorrow for a couple hours, then I'm going to try, if I can, to pre-record a little bit more of Machina. Luckily, you end up getting like just 1,000,000 nanites. Is this where the chemicals were? No. So I was there. Wait, was I? Oh man. Where's the chemical area? Oh, C. It is here. I'm just really curious to see if the chemicals I need are in this room. So I need CU. And then I need yttrium. Okay, so this is being researched. I'm gonna get to the elevator one more time and just save there, just so I can have a place to not be lost from. Because it always takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to like gain my bearings whenever I start the game up again. A very dangerous hand-to-hand weapon. It requires exotic weapon skill of 1 in order to wield. That's very, very doable. Cool. Oh, thank you for the raid, chat member. Okay, so that's doing research. Alright, chat, thank you for watching. This game just is great. It really is. So, more... maybe next week? Just do like one a week. And people seem to be enjoying it. I am. Let's do one a week until we finish it, and it'll be good. So, thank you. And chat, I hope you all have a good night. Like I said, tomorrow, maybe afternoon, like early evening, late afternoon kind of stream. And if not, then I'm going to find out. Maybe I can still stream at night if I figure something out. But if I don't, then you'll know about it at the very least in the chat room. I will post a message. So, okay, goodbye and take care and see you around. And thank you, and I don't know, go watch Alf or something.